Travel professionals, let's talk about building that expert positioning as you grow your business. If you don't know how to create brand authority, if you're wondering how to position yourself as an expert, even though you don't have decades of experience, and you're looking for free resources to do it, keep on watching. That's what we're doing on the show today. All right, guys, don't forget to take a moment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell over on YouTube. We bring you amazing content every single week to help you with your travel businesses, and I don't want you to miss a thing. If you're new here, type a little "I'm new" in comments. I'd love to welcome you to our community. And if you are new, you might not know who I am. My name is Cyndi Williams. I'm the CEO and founder of Wanderlust Campus. We help people just like you learn how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses. You can find all of our information at travelschool.com. But guys, today we are talking about such a relevant topic, especially if you have a little imposter syndrome or you're new in the industry and you're trying to figure out, man, how do I compete? How do I position myself as an expert? How do I showcase with clients and get that consumer confidence when I don't feel confident or when I'm not sure how to showcase those things? So we're going to talk about that today. Oh, and by the way, yes, I have my Easter earrings on. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know I love three things. I love travel, I love super cute earrings, and I always have a fun coffee mug. And today, coffee mug says, "I love you." So we're going to teach you all the fun things and have love in the air as we do it and spring in the air as we do it. But let's talk about expert positioning. So the first thing I want to tell you, because a lot of you guys, especially if you're new or you just learned how to do your job, you're a growing agent, and you're kind of trying to figure out where you fit in this marketing picture, and you're looking at other agents, and you're having a little imposter syndrome, and you're like, listen, I want you to just take a deep breath, and I want to remind you that all the skills, all the life experience, every trip you've ever taken, all of that counts. You get to bring that over. That transitions into this new role that you're doing. You probably learned about sales at a certain job. Maybe you learned about service. Maybe you've been to Hawaii 5 times, and the consumers that you're going to be serving, they've never been to Hawaii. So I want to remind you, even though it might be your first week in the industry, your first year in the industry, you get to bring that credit with you, okay? So take a deep breath and just own that, right? You have to really understand that it comes forward and it's going to come into this new role with you. Now, there's different ways that you can build on that. You can build brand authority, and we're going to talk about those too. But the first thing I want to do is just a little mindset check, because I know that that's common when we're in classes with new students or people that are transferring from other careers, or like, wow, how am I going to reinvent myself in this when I've been doing something else for the past 20 years, right? So you're just going to take a deep breath and remember you get to bring all of that stuff with you. Now, the second thing that you can do that is super easy is you need to start learning about the niches that you're going to serve. So if you're going to be selling Disney, you're going to be selling cruises, you're going to be selling trips in Amsterdam, you're going to be selling Bali, you're going to be doing multi-island trips in Hawaii, you're going to be doing custom FIT trips in Europe, whatever the niche is that you've selected and that you're passionate about, you need to make sure you spend some time learning those niches, you're doing the work, and there are a ton of free trainings out there to do that. In fact, you can get a free Wanderlust Campus account, and you can get access to our global calendar, which is where all of the industry trainings live. We just launched this a few months ago. We're still building it, but eventually this is going to be the spot where you can find and source any of those free trainings in the travel industry. So just hop over to travelschool.com, click student login, and sign up for a free account. Once you do that, you're going to get access inside an area called Passport to Learning, where you're going to see a global calendar. Click on that global calendar and you can find a ton of these free trainings that are available. Now, as you start to take some of those free trainings, you're going to get some confidence. You're going to learn more about your niches. You're going to want to showcase that and talk about it. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to use that learning and put that forward into your marketing plans and the conversations you're having with your client and all of those different pieces. And as you learn, you'll get more confident. As you book more trips, you'll get more confident. But as a starting place, this is a great place to start. Another thing you can do while you're over there in Wanderlust Campus is in the Passport to Learning area, you can look at the course catalog. Inside the course catalog, we actually have a couple free trainings for you. Now, here's the beautiful thing when you're doing a Passport to Learning course through Wanderlust Campus is once you do the training, you're going to earn a stamp. And that stamp you can take forward with you. You can use it in your marketing, you can showcase it, and as you're learning, you'll be able to collect these stamps as you go. Makes you feel more confident, you're able to showcase it with clients, and that's a beautiful thing all the way around as well. Of course, we do have some paid courses in there, but at least you can start with those free ones, get in there and do those, and that will help you have these first little stamps, certificates, and different things. And also, when you're working with some of our industry partners, I'm going to use the Australian Tourism Board as an example. We work with them and they have some training within our environment, and we have a special stamp just for them. So once you pass their training, you're going to get a certificate from them, and you're going to get your Passport to Learning stamp. Win-win, two little pieces of media that you can now use to kind of showcase your expertise forward. So those are different ways that you can do. Now, once you've done some of these learning things, you're feeling confident, what I want you to do is I want you to start creating some marketing where you are talking about what you learned, especially if you just became an Aussie specialist through the Australian Tourism Board, and you've linked all that through Passport to Learning. You have this beautiful certificate, make a video about it. Talk about the fact that you spent the time doing this education. Tell some fun facts that you learned about Australia. And now you have a beautiful piece of marketing that you can use either in micro content like Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, things like that. Or you can create a long form video like here on YouTube, talking about what you learned, talking about some cool things about Australia, and it acts as a 24/7 commercial for you going forward in your travel business, where people are going to see you with these expert tips, with this knowledge that you've shared, and they're going to start to see you as an expert. Do you see how we took that thing that was free and created marketing that was free, and we're going to use this to our advantage? So these are great tips to kind of start to build that expert positioning. Now, last but certainly not least is if you have earned a certification. So specifically for our students that have taken our Careers on Vacation program, which is the gold standard for travel professional certification, these are our students that really spent 12 weeks in this modernized travel school, learning how to be agents, learning how to put all of our proven systems in place, learning how to serve their clients at the highest level, sales, service, crisis management, all of those things. That is a big certification, and one that kind of has a giant gold star next to it. And you want to make sure you're showcasing that in a way where consumers really see the value, because consumers don't always understand, what does a certification mean? What does it include? And not all certifications are created equal. Some of them are just basic industry information versus some of the things we do at campus where we're really teaching you the skill of how to book a trip, the skill of how to serve a client, the skill of what does it take to advocate for a client, and all those different pieces. So if you are one of my students, I want to remind you, because we did a refresh on the site recently, you can get all of these tools for free. So for my alumni, remember, you have your certification frames to show off your certification. You also have your certificate that you earned when you took your final assessment, earning your certification. And then we also have linkable consumer pages. So if you are a graduated student, you're able to say, check my certification, learn about my certification, and it will send consumers to a page that tells them why they are so smart to hire you. And listen, if you're not certified yet, why not? We'd love to meet you over at Wanderlust Campus. Feel free to reach out to us for a free goal mapping session. I'll link all of that down below, but you can visit us at careersonvacation.com/ready now if you want to learn more about certification. And listen, if you just want to get some of the freebie tools, you can do that too. Visit us at travelschool.com, click that student login, and then get your free account. Hop on into Wanderlust Campus, poke around, get all the free stuff, and do that too. No judgment either way that you want to start. And listen, guys, I hope this was helpful for you today to kind of work past some of those mindset blocks and really start to showcase your expertise. I know it can be overwhelming to be in the industry. It feels like a lot, but I just want to give you that extra confidence. You're doing the work, you're doing the training, you're doing the learning. feel confident in stepping into this new role that you've decided you're going to have for yourself. So wherever you are in your journey, I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish the world. I'll see you guys next week. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all the content available to you on our channel. And I invite you to follow along, travel with me around the world as I grow and scale my travel businesses. You're gonna pick up some great tips, some great tricks on how you can grow your own travel brand too. I'm gonna drop some links down below, and also check out these videos I handpicked just for you.